Here we go. The Black Wall Street Awards. You know, I know most of you know. You know what Black Wall Street, Tulsa?
Yes.
1921. You know, it was burned to the ground, and it was. Wikipedia says 191. Other people say 600, but there were hundreds. We can at least correctly presume there were hundreds of businesses. And you talking about 1921? 1921. Hundreds of businesses in a 35 square block area. So it was not only Sully's and not only Birdland, but it was a bunch of them. They had just businesses galore. 1921, you know what was going on in this country in 1921? They were lynching black people faster than a red light camera in Baltimore. Across the nation. Matter of fact, they called it Red Summer. What's it called? 1917, 1919. Bloody Summer. That's when Du Bois had the silent march up in New York City, 1917. That was the problem, and that's why I'm just so grateful for people like Anthony McCarthy in the black press, because that was the purpose of the black press out the gate, to speak against slavery, ending slavery, abolition, and also to speak against lynchings. If I'm not mistaken, those were the two.
That was the reason.
And so when you look at the black press today, and I won't mention any other black publications, but the black press has quite often lost its salt. It's like greens with no smoked turkey, or greens with no ham hock if you eat pork. The black press was supposed to speak out about issues like the $1.2 billion casino being built in gorgeous Prince George's on the National Harbor that the people down there say has very little black business participation. Ironically, there wouldn't be a Prince George's County had it not been for the advocacy of who? Marion Barry. Had it not been for Marion Barry and giving up those government jobs to so many black people, they would have never had a chance to even move to Prince George's County, which prior to that was a big farm. No disrespect to Prince George's. I mean, today it's the wealthiest black jurisdiction. And speaking of which, we gotta link arms with the people in Prince George's. They got to say they might have more money, but we have the same issues. We're number 24 in public education. Prince George's is number 23. So we started doing these Black Wall Streets to bring attention to our history. Us supporting us, this here is not new. We've been doing it. We've just gotten away from it as we've become more internet savvy. We've become more, I mean, look at us. We are so into the individual now. The collective thing is gone out the window. Must be something good on TV or the game. Okay, I better make this not boring. Okay, bam, Tulsa 1921. And y'all know what happened to Tulsa, right?
Yeah.
They burned it and bombed it to the ground. What's the song? You dropped the bomb on me. That's what that song was about. Gap Band, they dropped the bomb, 1921. But there were also other places across the country. Let's start here. Baltimore, oldest black family business in the country. Did you know that? Locks Funeral Home, East Baltimore. Did you know that? Maggie Walker, first woman bank president in the United States, down in Richmond. Maggie Walker. Jackson Ward. So there was a Black Wall Street. Oldest black life insurance company in America. Which one is it? North Carolina Mutual Life Insurance. Oldest black life insurance company probably in the world. Right there in Durham. So, see, essentially, y'all do know that we couldn't shop where the white folks shop there, right? There was a thing called segregation. Jim Crow. Our women would go downtown, the Hochul Combs, Hex, Stewart's, but couldn't try the dresses on. And we had to go in the back door. But as messed up as that was, we were actually better off because we shopped uptown.
That's right.
Amongst each other. And I was just thinking about this coming over here, and I'll start with this. Who ran the numbers before the Maryland State Lottery? Lil Willie. I'm thinking, and I think we need to propose this, have a Baltimore City lottery or a Greater Baltimore lottery, because this state thing, I mean, there's 2 new stadiums downtown, but back in the 70s, me and you was little boys, you was a couple years older, they said the lottery was going to put education money. I see 2 new stadiums, but yet Terra Cafe is collecting books. They collected 900 books for Lamel. Did I miss something? $13 billion. So these awards is about showing the world that we can count. Somebody is not counting in Annapolis. They count us when they need an election or when they got this issue or that issue, that's all of a sudden the most important thing in the world. But they're not counting us on the money. We need the money. I know, I said it, I would end. All right, I'm going to end for real. Thurgood Marshall BWI Airport, they did a $1.8 billion expansion, and everybody, oh, we got to get the name check. I don't care if you name it KKK International. I want some of that $1.8 billion.
That's right.
Okay, thank you.